Welcome back to Everything Football Podcast, where everything we talk is football. And today we are filming the day before Christmas Eve. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas out there. And let's get right into the episode. Where should we start? A lot of things to talk about in the Cowboy misery world, and a lot of things to talk about with the Philadelphia Eagles. So we can jump into Philadelphia Eagles talk right now. As everybody saw on Saturday, Philadelphia Eagles go in Washington. They beat the Commanders, and for the first time in about 20 something years, we have a repeat winner of the NFC East. And that
Crazy.
team's the Philadelphia Eagles. How about that? Um, I guess we could talk about the game. The game was it was a typical NFC East game. We knew the Commanders were going to play you hard for at least a little bit. They went into halftime with the lead. Your kicker, Jake Elliott, yeah, big problem, man. He missed what, three kicks in this game? Horrible,
He
dude.
he was not good. He was
Yeah.
not good.
He costed you a lot of points in this game, and you were lucky that your offense was able to, get back in there and get you them points back. But yeah, in the playoffs, man, that's scary to think about. I mean, Jake Elliott wasn't good last year, but then finally in the playoffs, he showed it when it mattered, especially in the Super Bowl. That Rams playoff game was a little shaky though, but we somehow survived that. But back to this game. Yeah, he's a problem. But positives, I mean, the run game got going. That Barkley just keeps seeming to get. He seems to get more hot every single week. He's over 1,000 yards on the season, so that's great to see. Even after last year having 2,000 yards, I mean, nobody really expected him to repeat a historic season. I mean, that's really hard to do. I know in the hot takes video I said, "Oh yeah, he's going to repeat," but nah, it was just something to throw out there, break Ethan's balls a little bit.
I mean, it was possible, but yeah, but like, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be like the way it was all year. Saquon, there was just some like just bad games. Like I never thought about
Yeah,
it like that.
I
Like I never,
mean,
that was stunning.
yeah, I mean the offensive line had a lot to do with that, but yeah, but Barkley himself, I mean, Barkley's still an elite player. I believe that the talent is still there, and now he's running with heart, and he's running angry, and even on that touchdown he scored where he bulldozed like four defenders to keep going into the end zone. That was a great run by Barkley, and then obviously he broke the 50 yarder. That obviously got us going too. But yeah, it seems when Barkley runs smooth and he's going, the whole offense is going too. AJ Brown had a nice game in this game, and even I even thought Jalen Hurts had a great game in this one. I mean, he when you needed him most, he put you up. That big touchdown to Goddard, man. Only a few quarterbacks in this league can make can make throws like that.
Oh yeah, only a few. Only a few. Yeah.
In that kind of pressure situation, when we needed a touchdown, he was there and he delivered. So you can't complain there. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of people critiquing Jalen Hurts in this game. I mean, I thought he was fine. Like, what do you think? I thought he
Well,
was honestly had
just
a good game.
I watched most of that game. When Barkley, I think when Barkley had that touchdown, I fucking was like, all right, I'm out of here. But I did see the fight though. That was crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah, Hurts played fine. I mean,
yeah,
nothing wrong. You can't really complain about that performance.
yeah, yeah. I think Hurts had a good game. Other takeaways in this game, yeah, that fight was absolutely crazy with Tyler Steen.
Getting
I don't
jumped,
even, I don't even know
it's
what they were so
hilarious.
upset about. I
Because
mean,
they thought they were running up the score, which
yeah, we
I
were
that's what I
running up.
thought. I mean, watching it, I'm like, damn, they're gonna go for two. Like,
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean, you could argue that we didn't really need to go for two there, but I guess I don't know. They wanted to give Jake Elliott a rest. I don't know to
But
make
then
maybe
they didn't want to say that they don't trust him. So and I guess
right,
that miscommunication, I guess, was like what started it. Because they're
right,
like, well,
exactly,
you run up the score, and it's just like, no, we don't really trust our kicker right now. So,
right.
but obviously, the game was already over, so that's what it felt. That's what felt weird. So,
Yeah. It was definitely weird, but I don't think they wanted to run up the score. I mean, and then Nick Sirianni's a petty coach, but I don't think that was what was going on there. Um, Yeah, good overall. Good W. Um, Cooper DeJean had a pick in this game that was friggin' phenomenal.
God, that fucking
We
guy.
knocked out Marcus Mariota, so the friggin'
Josh fucking Johnson.
Josh Johnson in the 2025 came in. My God, yeah, that was brutal. But yeah, DeJean had a nice pick in this game. He's been hooping lately, and he made the Pro Bowl, so that's good on him. Um,
Speaking of the Pro Bowl, hold on. How the fuck is Jalen Carter a Pro Bowler? Can you explain
yeah,
that to me?
let me yeah, we'll get into Pro Bowl in a second, but I want to say one more thing about DeJean. That that celebration in the end zone with the five knuckle shuffle, John Cena. Yeah, that was fucking amazing. I don't know if you saw
I
that. Did
did
you
see
see
that, and that to me that confirms that he's not dating Nikki Bella, bro.
it?
Like,
Why do you say that?
cause why would you do that? Why would you do John
That's
Cena date?
true.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
that's true. Yeah,
so I think
You-
that confirms it because I'm sure
yeah,
she would, if she were they were dating, like, what the fuck, dude? You know?
yeah.
So I
She
think
wouldn't want him doing. Yeah, that's right. That's true. But yeah, like I said, overall, great W. But yeah, I mean, Pro Bowl talk. Yeah, the Pro Bowlers came out this morning, and yeah, the Eagles had quite a few guys make the Pro Bowl. I think it was Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Cam Jurgens somehow made it. I don't know how. He hasn't really had a good year, but
no.
whatever.
Has he even
Good
played? He's
on
been like
him.
injured all year, hasn't he? Or am I thinking of the other guy?
Yeah, I think
I might be thinking of Landon Dickerson.
yeah, no, Landon Dickerson's been banged up too. Let me pull it up here so I'm not wrong. Yeah, our Pro Bowlers are Cooper DeJean, Jalen Carter, Quinion Mitchell, Cam Jurgens, and Zach Bond. Yeah, I think the biggest snub, Jordan Davis, man.
Jordan Davis, I
How
actually
did he
agree.
not make a Pro Bowl?
I think it should have been him over Jalen Carter. I think that because
Yeah,
he's outperformed him the whole year.
right. And Jalen
Holy
Carter
shit.
has missed some time this year with injury. But yeah, I don't understand that. Jordan Davis definitely should have made Pro Bowl. It's a really big snub, and because he really deserved it this year. But anyway, but aside from that, yeah, congrats to the guys who made the Pro Bowl. Quinion Mitchell's been a lockdown corner this year. We're expecting a jersey under the Christmas tree this year from Quinion Mitchell, so hopefully get that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Eagles. We have just like I said, clinched the division. Keep building on that momentum going into playoffs. Big game this week against Buffalo. We'll see how that goes. That's a really good test before the playoffs. So we'll really see where we're at going into that game. And yeah, I mean, go Birds, man. We as shit stands right now. We're playing the Rams in the first round of the playoffs, but that might be destined to change. But if it's not, that's gonna be a really crazy matchup in the first round. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But
bro. Let's see.
go ahead, you could take it away. Go
So
ahead.
before anything, the Cowboys. They had some Pro Bowlers as well. So I'm just making sure I know every guy. We had. Okay, yeah. So we had our Pro Bowlers were Dak Prescott, George Pickens, Tyler Smith, Aubrey, and Big Q. Now, I would have loved if Javante got in, but the running backs, Jameer Gibbs, McCaffrey, Bijan, obviously are all better. But would have loved if Javante was able to squeeze in, but you can only have three. Yeah, Pickens. I mean, CeeDee Lamb, I would love to see him get hit for him to get in, but same thing. Pickens has been better. Puka, JSN, Amon-Ra, CeeDee's missed games, so I get it. Happy the QB got in. That's fun. But unfortunately, I know he's not gonna play. Like I know he never plays in the Pro Bowl, so he's not gonna play. Tyler Smith is really good, and then Quinton Williams is just shout out to him because we're gonna build around him for the foreseeable
He'll help
future.
you next year. Yeah,
Yeah,
we kind of all knew it wasn't really going to help this year,
yeah.
but
So
he'll
next
help
year,
you next year.
like we have to build around him. That's the whole point of getting him. Yeah, I cannot believe Jalen Carter is a Pro Bowler. That is
Yeah, that
stunning.
surprised me too over Davis, but I guess shout out JC. You're a dog. Let's go.
Zach Bond got in too. That's
Zach Bourne got
interesting.
in. Zach Bourne's been he's had a great
He
year
had a
this
good. Yeah,
year.
he's been all right. Cooper
Yeah.
DeJean got. I don't like Cooper DeJean. I hate him.
You got to admit he deserves it,
so
though.
that clouds my judgment a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna I'm never gonna talk nicely about him. I can't stand that guy.
Why don't you like
I
Coop?
just I can't stand him. I don't know what's up with him recently. He's like starting like fights and shit recently. He's like arguing with people. I'm like, who are you, dude? You're just a couple weeks ago you were getting head topped by GP. Like, come on, man. Like, oh my god. I think it's the way people treat him. Like, I guess he's just like, oh my god, it's a decently attractive human that's a white guy playing corner, and they just like treat him like he's God. And I'm just like, whatever.
Love, I love him.
Yeah, Cooper DeJean, man. I think
God,
one thing I keep saying, I think he's gonna become like the next Brandon Graham, as in like he made that play in the Super Bowl, and then he'll do nothing ever again for the rest of his career. But then they'll just
but
remember
he
that.
does stuff though.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean,
And
but Brandon
BG
Graham,
has you disrespect BG too much, man.
I will always, I cannot stand him either. I hate him so much.
Because he always says that Dallas stinks. That's why.
Well, because he's obsessed. But I mean, of course he is. But no, just because he made one, like, I don't think he had what one double-digit sack year. Like, he's a solid player. But it's like, oh my god, like Brandon
Was the
Graham, one of the best Eagle
I
pass
know
rushers
he
ever.
I know he had double digit sacks in 22. That was his only double digit sack year, was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Like, I think so.
Wow.
I'll look it up. As I just I don't know. He's a good player. I'm not gonna say he's like bad. He's a good, but like he's been like a rotational pass rusher his whole career, and he's like, yeah, he's one of the best pass rushers in the league year in year out. Like, guys,
he
he made one play, great play,
he's
legendary play, legendary play. But come on, like, it's just he's not like this
he's
legend.
his training camp's over. He's back. He's looking good. He's back into the swing of things. He got
3
3 sacks in
sacks.
the limited games that he's played so far. Yeah, I, it's looking good, man. He's getting hot at a good time. So
That's
hopefully
good.
he's a contributor
I mean,
going forward.
I'm sure he'll
I think
definitely
he could
help.
play
But
one more year too. Come back next year, dude.
yeah, oh my.
100% come back next year. Why not?
Why did he even retire?
I, I don't because we sent him out on top, and it was just a storybook ending. You know what I mean?
That's why.
And
I mean, it
and
made sense to me.
I thought it was time for him to go too, because getting older. Obviously, he didn't really have that great of a year last year. At the end, like towards the
He
end,
had that one good
before
game against the Rams, and he got
yeah,
hurt
but then he got
in that
hurt. Right.
game.
As soon as it looked like he was turning a corner, yeah, he got hurt. But yeah, um, but yeah, I think come back one more year. Why not?
Dude, those two are my two most hated players on that team for no reason. And it's just like it's just the way I hear people talk about him. I'm just like, oh my god, Cooper DeJean again. God, it's just
Yeah, man.
God.
White cornerback.
I wish they respected Quinyon Mitchell as much as they do Cooper DeJean. Like, treat him like that, cause he's like he's the actual alpha in that cornerback room. Like give him that shit. Like call him hot. Like, fuck Cooper DeJean.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
Jesus.
I feel like DeJean overshadows him, even though DeJean's not as good as Q is, obviously. Yeah, he definitely just because he's white,
Just
dude.
because
I guess.
these fucking white corners, right? It's a shame. It's funny because then Riley Moss is like horrible, and like he's the it's just anyway. Let's talk about how the Cowboys are the worst team in the league ever. Like, defense,
Oh yeah.
Matt Eberflus. This motherfucker moved to the box to maybe call plays better, and had one
Yeah,
of,
maybe
and had one of his worst play calling games of the entire season.
yeah, he wants to
Horrible.
oversee stuff.
Trayvon Diggs came back. Did he?
What is Google?
Do you think he played well?
Diggs?
Do you think?
Um,
Just take a guess.
I didn't.
Take a
I
guess.
feel
Just
like
take a
I feel
wild
like I
guess.
didn't. I feel like I didn't really hear his name.
Well, he did
I
not play
must.
well. He played hard. He did not play well at all.
Was he the corner that Lat McConkey burned on the long touchdown?
I think I was. I
I
think so.
forget.
What happened on that play? It's like a whole
Forget who it was.
it's like a whole breakdown. It was like cover two, and then Diggs. So what happened was Diggs was like on him, and then he was supposed to take care of the flat.
Right.
But then McConkey was going deep. The safety wasn't in position, so Diggs should have just followed McConkey and then allowed the flat, because
Right.
it's either 10 yards or a touchdown, and Diggs made the wrong decision. I mean, technically it wasn't Diggs' fault, but like, you gotta like just
Hmm.
follow lad. and then it
Right,
just
right.
see that was so it was just like the play call like and that's like based on what the play was. Diggs followed his assignment, but man, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just bad play calling. It's just bad play calling at the end of the day. Like Eberflus has just like every like decent player that we even have on the defense is just being torn down because of how bad it's horrible. It's
I hear you, dude. I
like
hear you.
all the players cause like Bland is not this bad. Like I know he's not this bad. I know it. Like
God, he had a horrible year. I mean, he's on IR now, right?
he's on IR. He'll be back next year. Like I know he's not this bad. He can't be this
He
bad.
might be this bad.
He
He might be
like
this bad.
it's and the pass rushers. Dante Fowler had 11 sacks last year. He's done nothing this year. Like oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. He was from Washington, right?
He was a Dan Quinn guy.
Yeah.
He was with us in 22 and 23, and he was good. He was a bench pass rusher. Follows Dan Quinn to Washington. Has 11 and a half sacks in a part time role. But okay, come back to Dallas, Dante, and he's just done
And he
literally
did nothing.
nothing. Easy's hit a rookie wall. Interior, obviously, we didn't have Quinn Williams in this game, so I guess that doesn't help. But dude, Osa does nothing, and we paid him all this money, does nothing. Like does literally fucking nothing.
I remember the short you made with him. You were all excited
Because
about
it
it.
made sense. Because guess what? He was decent. He was good last year. He was good last year under Mike Zimmer. We get Eberflus, and he's just a whole new play. Like he's a completely different player. Like oh my god, it's so
Matt,
frustrating
Eber,
to watch this
Matt
defense.
Eberflus with his googly eyes up at
I,
the.
the,
He had his googly
Dude,
eye glasses.
I saw Rex Ryan. He was like, "Hey man, if you want a better view for the game, just buy a fucking ticket because just sit in the fucking stands because you're just it's horrible." And Jerry Jones is like, "Oh, we're not gonna make a coaching change in the middle of the season," which I understand because that's what like dysfunctional organizations do. But just do it. Just literally, our season's over. Like, just let someone else call the plays for 2 weeks. Give someone a look. You know, let someone else on our staff maybe do something, and maybe you see a little bit of improvement because we're playing two bad offenses for the end of the year. So, like, what more do you need to see? Like, what you want Josh Johnson to have his career game against us? You want Jackson Dart to have 400 yards? Dart had like 45 yards on Sunday, and we're gonna watch him
But
shred
he
us in
was
Week
horrible.
18. Like, fuck that. So
That's what it's looking like. Yeah. Uh,
horrible. It's
so
just it's so bad
God,
to watch. Maybe we're
it's
tanking.
it's crazy, dog. I mean, you had that little glimmer of hope for 2 weeks. You were like, oh, we're right on the Eagles' ass. The Eagles are starting to lose.
Yeah, it
We're
felt like it. I
there,
was like, oh, here we
and
go.
I let you have it. I sat there and I let you have it. I told you on the other podcast I was gonna sit there, eat my crow, let you have it, because I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew after all this shit, it was just gonna come crashing
Just like, look,
back
losing
down,
to the Lions is one thing, like because
like they
we
always
still could
do.
have survived, and then just losing to the Vikings, and then just like we could have beat the Chargers. We were in the lead. Oh my god, just never have a chance.
Yep,
We'll be fine. Like
like
just
they always
keep
do,
tank.
man.
Honestly, at this
Knew it.
point, I wouldn't even be mad if we lose to these last two games. But if we're gonna lose, because the thing is, if we lose to the Giants, we can ruin their draft pick. The Giants are like going for the number one pick. So if we like rest our entire starting offense, like oh well we're giving them rest, and the Giants go out and beat us.
I
Cinema,
would.
cinema, dude, cinema. It's also like don't sacrifice our streak. Because we have a quarterback that hasn't lost to the Giants in like fucking 8 years, so don't let's not
Uh,
sacrifice that streak.
another meaningless
Another
stat.
meaning. It's fun. It's just fuck that. Fuck the Giants. Just might as well. It's
Another
fun.
meaningless Dak stat. I love it.
Oh god.
When Dak last week against the Vikings couldn't throw any touchdowns to keep you in it.
Yeah, never throwing touchdowns. Yeah, because
He couldn't score no touchdowns to keep you guys in it, and then the Vikings just ran it up.
literally, what we want to do? Throw from the one. We handed it off to Javante. What do you fuck you want to do?
My guy would have made the plays under the pressure with our season on the line. But see, you
No.
saw
Yeah.
with the division on the line, my guy threw a
Dude,
big
division on
touchdown.
the
Got
line. Yeah, you could the Eagles could lose out and still win the division. They could have lost that game, lost to Buffalo, and lost to the Commanders. They still would have won the division.
it.
That shit, our season's over. Like
But the
division on the line. Yeah,
yeah, that was a big throw, man. That put
oh,
us
it's huge,
on.
huge. It was huge. It was huge.
Yeah, man, time and time again, we can't. And then no pressure Dak showed up against the Chargers, and he lit them up for however many yards he had
I don't know. I
and
feel like there's
touchdowns.
well, I feel like that just this year though. I mean, come on, like he has like
But
3 game winning drives this year. Like should have had a fourth, but the defense allowed the Green Bay to just go on the fucking field.
that Vikings game was just
Well, it was bad. It wasn't a good game. It just
it was
wasn't.
just
Flores had us. Brian Flores just had us. That I saw it. That we just weren't picking it up correctly.
that was the season in
We
a nutshell,
we
or
need something
Dak in
like
a
that.
nutshell, right there.
Brian Flores' deal's expiring. I wonder if we can poach him.
Do you think that he would not be their defense? Like he would go and get a head coaching job, maybe?
I don't know. I think he has like some lawsuit with the NFL. So I mean if he gets a head coaching job, I'm sure he'll take it. But I wonder if we go, hey, do we want to come be our defensive coordinator? Like, yeah,
Right,
we have no players, but you want to come coach us, please,
right.
please? We'll pay you double. I would literally be like, yo, we'll pay you double. Like whatever you're making, double it, and welcome to Dallas. Literally do it. Well, I would literally get on my hands and knees for Brian Flores. Literally.
I mean, dude, yeah, that would certainly be a nice pickup. You got to get some competent defensive mind.
The one who I like is I love the Bucks, but start losing games, Tampa Bay, because I want Todd Bowles calling my defense next year. That would be nice. I respect
They
Todd
they
Bowles.
just they might just. I mean, a lot of the Todd Bowles teams they underperform, so they might honestly move on from him
They
anyway.
might.
You know what I mean?
And I think
So
and look, he called the defense when the Bucks won the Super Bowl. That the 2021 team that was really good, and he was calling that defense. And the defense has been, I like his blitz stuff.
hmm
So I would. So that's been the issue this year. We don't blitz this year. We get no pressure, and I think that's a good fit getting Todd Bowles. Raheem Morris from the Rams, or not from the Rams. He coached the Rams before, but the Falcons. Now I don't like him very much, but I would interview him because I'm sure he's gonna get fired. I would interview Raheem Morris. There's this one guy that Tom Downey's talking about, like Jim Leonard. I don't even know who that is. So I think it's like
okay,
some sort of like college coach or something. I
uh-huh.
mean, if Tom likes him, Tom watches college football, so I respect that opinion. So add him on the
Right,
list. Who else is
yeah,
there? Anyone from Denver's staff or Houston staff interview. Anyone.
sure,
I would even interview some Fangio guys, like anybody. I would literally like
yeah. I mean, I don't think all of our defensive coaches are probably going to come back next year. Like, I don't know if Christian Parker. I think he's our secondary coach. Yeah, I don't think he's
interview.
coming back. Honestly, I mean, he came back last year, and we somehow were able to keep him. But yeah, he's a great cornerback coach. So I don't know. Let's
We need that. I think Deron Bland would really benefit from that. Al Harris from Chicago, he was a Cowboys coach. Went back when we would get all those interceptions with Diggs and Bland. He was a big part of their development. Bring Al Harris
yeah.
back, that would be nice.
Maybe you'll get a Clint Hurt from us. He's our defensive tackle coach or
We'll take
something
him.
like that. Yeah,
I
he's really great too, and we somehow were able to keep him after the
I
Super Bowl
think
last year
he
too.
would probably love Quinn and Osa and Kenny Clark. That would be a good fit. I just literally anybody. Now the thing is, like Todd Bowles though, I can't see him getting a third head coaching job if he gets fired, and that's why I think because like if he's good, because Fangio is not going anywhere. Because Vic Fangio was a horrible head coach, and he's old. Like he's
Right,
not going anywhere. Steve
right, and
Spagnuolo from the fucking Chiefs, horrible head coach, not going anywhere. So I think if we get Todd Bowles, who's not good with the Jets, I respect him as a coach. I think he should keep his job, but I don't see him getting a third job. Like no chance. So like because I feel like he'll be here for the long run. So definitely something.
right.
And he worked with the Cowboys back then. I looked up all of his shit. He was like our linebackers coach or some shit back in like 2007 or whatever the fuck. So do it,
Right. Right.
do it.
Yeah.
We'll see, but we'll see how Jerry fucks this one up because he hired Eberflus. So
Yeah.
let Shoddy hire his own coach, please.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Um, I guess as far as Eagles coordinator goes, our offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo.
Keep him
I mean,
around.
he honestly hasn't been too bad the last couple games. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Hasn't been horrible. The route concepts look a lot better. You're actually the last like 5 weeks now. You've been getting AJ Brown the football, so that's always good. Smitty and AJ are almost at 1,000 yards. Um, Bark is at 1,000 yards, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what the future is for Patullo. Maybe he'll just get hired like by the Gi I know the Giants. Oh my God, they're all over him. They want him to be their head coach. So I mean, hey,
Oh God.
Giants. Oh my God, don't hire him. Oh my God. But if he does get hired, great. I mean, then we don't have to worry about firing him or none of that. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously, I would love a better uh, offensive mind, the coordinator next season. But like, you need somebody that's going to stay. Like, it's ridiculous. Jalen Hurts has had a different offensive coordinator for like the last like 10 years now. Even going into even like past college and high school.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy. It's
crazy.
crazy. I like we need some consistency. So I mean, if you somehow want to keep Patullo around, roll with Patullo next year. I mean, fine. Uh, we just need some kind of consistency. But I know the dream is Miami fires Mike McDaniel, then he's out there, and then we bring in Mike McDaniel, and he's your offensive.
And then 1 year gone again.
Yeah, yeah, right. But that's what we don't need to happen. We need somebody who's going to stay and be a coordinator for at least a few seasons.
Now that thing is that might be Patullo though, because
It
like
might be
it
it might
might
be
have to be.
Patullo
It might have to be,
because yeah, I mean
especially
obviously if
if they grab a playoff win too this year. If they beat someone, I
yeah
don't see.
if you go on a deep playoff run, you're not going to fire him. You might demote him. You're not going to fire him completely out of the building. You know what I mean?
Imagine they fucking demote. I'm sure he'll quit if they demote him. Like, I'm fucking out of here, bro. Fuck this. I'm going to the Giants to be their OC.
Yeah, or yeah, like if he calls good games in the playoffs too. I mean, yeah, that might just be enough for him to get a head coaching job. Maybe we'll see, but you need some kind of consistency, and whatever that is, they got to find it. So that's all I have to say about that.
Kevin Patullo. Oh my god.
But props to him for the last couple weeks. The route concepts look a lot better. And I like how they use Goddard on crossing routes and shit because he always gets like big yards on crossing routes for some reason, and it just really seems to work for him. So yeah. Anything else really going on in the NFL that you want to discuss before we
We talked
get
about
into
Pro
this?
Bowler. What about DK? We'll talk about DK for a little bit before time runs out here.
Yeah. Oh man.
DK punched a fan and he's out for the rest of the season. What the fuck, DK? What
Yeah,
happened?
and he had cost himself $45 million.
That's crazy.
Which is
Million? 45 million?
yeah, $45 million in guarantees that he lost. Yeah.
Holy shit, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me pull that up for you and show
That
you
is
real quick.
crazy. Now,
Yeah.
what happened with the fan? So you hear two different stories. You know, the one side.
See?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's
He lost a lot of
wild.
money from that. That's killer, dude. Really.
Now with DK, you hear two sides. Once one guy said, "All I said was his government name, DeKalen. All I said was DeKalen Metcalf." Now DK was like, "Well, actually, this guy talking about my family called me this." And I was like, "Okay, so who do you believe? I don't know.
Right.
I
But
usually talk about a
the
man's
fan
family. It's not
the
cool."
yeah, the fan said he didn't say anything racist, but he talked about his family. That's what it is.
Well, the fan said that the fan was like, "All I did was say his full name." which is decaying. Like DK is decay. So I don't know. There's, I mean, I don't see a way where DK would get mad about that.
Right.
So
Right. So yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
It's really weird. I saw the second video. I don't know. Really
it's
weird.
it's hard to. I mean, it truly and honestly, like the fan probably did it for to bait him, and obviously DK took the bait. But yeah, it's hard to win a battle where you put your hands on somebody first. So DK was always going to lose that battle anyway. If you put your hands on somebody, it's pretty much over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're always gonna get in
So,
trouble.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get in any more trouble. Um, Uncle Larry said he should have been suspended for a full year without pay.
I actually remember in week one. I remember Lamar fucking pushed a Bills fan, but the Bills fan like came
Yeah,
out and then Lamar pushed him away.
right, right.
Lamar did not get in trouble for that. Now obviously, now DK punched this guy,
Yeah, that's probably
but
worse. You know?
yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do? I mean, 2 games,
yeah,
he'll be back for the playoffs. Pittsburgh needs they gotta get one more win without him.
right, right. And then the Baltimore are they're not eliminated yet, are they?
Baltimore is not eliminated, but Pittsburgh has to lose to Cleveland this week. So
Right, right.
yeah.
Um,
Speaking of
uh,
Pittsburgh, that game was crazy. By the way, you saw the ending to that?
yeah, of course, of
Wild.
course. Yeah, that was crazy. A lot of wild shit happened. The Green Bay friggin' choked the Chicago, man. I
Oh, the
mean,
onside Romeo Dobbs pulling. What's the
just all
guy's
you had to
name?
do, all you had to do was bring that in, that onside kick. Just hold on to it.
Who's it? Is it
Yeah,
Brandon Bostic?
yeah, I think so. But yeah,
Uh,
just that was
Packers
a killer
fans
loss.
must be yeah, Brandon Bostic was the other guy. Romeo Dobbs and Brandon Bostic, best friends. Oh, that was crazy, man.
And then yeah, just Caleb Williams magic happened, and went to overtime, and magic happened again. Yeah, that was killer loss for Green Bay. Um,
Yeah, they're fucked. They are fucked.
yeah, literally.
Yep.
And then Gardner Minshew blew out his knee.
Can
So
you
yeah, the
believe
Chiefs.
that? I cannot believe.
Chiefs.
Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. Like I was watching the fucking 1 o'clock Cowboys game, so I didn't see what happened. But obviously I
Yeah,
heard about it, obviously, and I was just like, no fucking way.
yeah.
Like
This is back-to-back weeks with a Chiefs
it's
quarterback tearing their ACL. How about that?
that is just
Yeah,
that's
this is
oh
this
my
is.
god, man.
I mean, it's glorious watching Chiefs fans melt down. But yeah, my God,
Not like this, right?
horrible, horrible, horrible way to go out. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for all this information. You guys ready for the prediction show? You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to hang on to my lead.
All right, yeah, we'll update you and we'll see you at the prediction show.
Let's
So
go.
we'll see you. All right,
Prediction show.
welcome into the prediction show of Week 17. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Getting
It's
close too.
only one more week after this, so the prediction show,
And it's close. Very close.
and it's close.
Yeah,
Yeah, I covered a
60.
lot of ground this week.
He did. You know, he was down by what, 11? Now it's 60 to 53. Couple of
Yep,
games here, it can change a lot.
yep. So let's get into it, I guess. We have the Christmas Day slate.
Oh God. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is
Starting
gonna
with
be a
the early
nightmare.
game. This is the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders, probably with Josh
Josh
Johnson.
Johnson.
I got to take Dallas here. I can't take Josh Johnson. But it's going to be funny to watch Dallas lose though if they do. But
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I mean obviously I don't like losing, but like I want draft pick would be nice at
yeah,
this
well, yeah,
point.
we honestly it's probably smarter to root for Dallas in this one because we don't really want them picking too high. But yeah,
Yeah, well I'll go with the
I'll go with
Cowboys. I'll go
Dallas.
with the Cowboys too, because
Go with Dallas. Yep,
unfortunately they are my favorite team still. So
yep. Um, Now, yeah, you could see more no pressure Dak and all that, and or maybe they'll bench Dak to get his trade value, preserve his trade value, and put
That
Joe Milton
boy
in
has
there.
a
You
no
know.
trade clause. I mean, if he pulls a Stafford, I mean he pulls a Stafford. I don't think that would happen. I think he loves the team too much to do it though.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that next week maybe because that might be on the table this off season, but we'll see.
I mean, I know
Um,
Pickens and Lamb would shoot themselves.
yeah. So now we have another Christmas Day game. The Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings with Max Browser again.
Max Browser, the best quarterback ever. I
And
dare you. I dare you.
I'm actually gonna go with the upset of the week here. I'm gonna take Max
Oh,
Browser to end the Detroit Lions season right here.
dude, that is hilarious.
I don't know if it officially eliminates them, but I know they
It
can't afford
absolutely
another
will. It
loss.
absolutely will because the Packers have the Packers have a tie, so it'll be so the worst they can finish is 9-7-1, and then if Green Bay this would be the Packers' eighth loss. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
give me
or the Lions' eighth loss.
get why not? Give me the Minnesota Vikings to end the season of the Detroit Lions
And
here
and
with Max
a
Browser.
sweep of the Lions. That's hilarious. Yeah, give me these. I'll take Detroit, but that would be hilarious. Max Browser, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, I might get a Christmas miracle maybe. But
God,
now we have the last Christmas Day game, and
yeah.
this is going to be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs with a third string quarterback. And I'm actually going to go lock of the week here.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to have upset and lock on Christmas Day.
on Christmas. Yeah.
We're gonna do the Broncos lock over the Kansas City Chiefs because there's just Kansas City's just they're done. They're dead. It's over, dude.
I will take the Broncos as well. No lock, but yeah, I'll take Denver
No
as well.
lock. All right. Yep. Now we're moving into the Saturday games. Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. This could be a
It's a good
close
one.
one.
It's a good game here.
I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers here. Actually,
Interesting pick. They are favored. They're at home.
I
They're
think they're gonna. I think the Chargers win here and they stay on the toes of the Broncos. You know what I
I
mean?
yeah. They're still alive for that division lead.
Yeah.
But I think the Houston Texans will win this game. I think Houston is actually the better team, honestly.
Yeah, they're playing really good football. They had a little
Yeah,
scare from the
The
Raiders.
Raiders almost fucked you last week, but
Yeah. That was the game that helped me send Ethan home out of the
oh,
fantasy
don't even get me started
playoffs
fucking Ashton Jenny. Come
in
on, man.
right into the fantasy championship. Beautiful, beautiful
It's
stuff.
horrible.
Um, Next Saturday game we have the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Man, Baltimore, I don't know what's been going on. I mean, Derrick Henry ran all over New England, had 2 touchdowns, and then after he scored that second touchdown, he didn't touch the ball the rest of the game, and they ended up losing. Like that's not when you're up big like that, you need to give the ball to your best player, being Derrick Henry, who's a running back.
Yeah.
So give him the ball, run the clock out, and win the game. They had it, and they gave it away. And I think John Harbaugh's on thin ice.
Yeah, he
I
has
really
to be,
think
right? He has to
they
be.
gotta they gotta consider maybe getting rid of him. But regardless of all that, yeah, I'm taking Green Bay and a bounce back right here.
Yeah, I'll take Green Bay as well because Baltimore, I don't, I just they're just not very good this year, unfortunately. And their defense
Yeah,
played a good game up until the end of the game, which I mean they shouldn't even been in that situation to begin with because I don't know. I
yeah, and
just
then that fumble at the end was brutal. I mean, Zay Flowers
yeah,
just tuck the ball. Why
I
is he holding it out?
I don't
I
know.
don't understand why players don't do that. Why do players do that when they don't tuck the ball?
Like
It doesn't
especially against a hungry defense like that, it's always like you gotta pick
right,
like your season now that your season is over because it's over. So you're not like
right.
win this game,
So
it's still
if
over.
the Steelers win, they
So
clinch,
they'll
right?
be 10-6 because Baltimore's sitting at 7-8. So they need a miracle to win the division.
Right. So Yeah, we'll take Green Bay there. Now we have Seattle Seahawks on Sunday taking on the Carolina Panthers. This this just looks like another win for Seattle right here.
Carolina, I wouldn't
Panthers
be
are
interested with Carolina with it. They could that'd be cool though. If they could win this game, but
Yeah, the Panthers are fighting for the division, but this is a really tough matchup. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna go with Seattle.
I'll take the Seahawks as well. They are surprised me. They truly did surprise me on Thursday.
Yeah, that was a huge win for Seattle on Thursday night.
It's impressive.
Uh,
Mm, I'll give it
um,
to them.
Now we have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, big blowout. Where the fuck did that come from? Mr.
Yeah,
Depressed Joe Burrow just hung 45 on the Dolphins. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, and I think this a similar thing could happen here. I'm gonna go with the Bengals again.
Yeah, it feels like
Too
an
little, too late, man. It's a
yeah.
shame.
Arizona's terrible. So yeah, I will take the Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. Now we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Just give me the Steelers here.
Yeah, it's
Take care of business. Huge win last week. Keep building on it.
now. Will the Steelers find a way to maybe make it interesting? Of course,
Of
of
course.
course they will.
Absolutely.
But they
Yeah.
should win. They will. They will. I think they will win. But oh my God,
Yeah.
they will find a way,
Yeah.
and I know it.
They'll find a way to make it interesting, probably. But now we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, the red hot
Oh yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on the Indianapolis Colts here. And I'm going to keep riding the Jags. Pause. No Diddy.
Yeah. I like the way Philip Rivers played last week.
So do I.
That's why I'm gonna go upset of the week here.
Wow.
They're
You
gonna keep
taking a
the
chance here?
yeah. I'm gonna do what you did last week, and it almost worked. So I'm like, you know what, man?
It
To
almost
keep the
worked.
season alive, Jaguars coming off a huge win. Maybe they go out and they like, ah, we'll smoke this team, and they get called because the Colts are still a decent team. So
Yeah, they are.
I'll take Indianapolis here to keep their season alive for a couple 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's a good pick. Now we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Um, my God, this is not even Tua playing. Last week
Okay,
you
cool.
picked the Dolphins, and then Tua ended up sitting, and then yeah. But
Yeah,
does it really matter anyways? I'm just gonna go with Tampa. Taking a lot of favorites this week. I'm trying to play it safe. You know what I mean?
yeah. The Dolphin Quinn Ewers. I mean, God, don't believe that much in Quinn Ewers. I'll take the Bucks as well.
Yeah, they're
Bucks are
fighting for the division too, so you know what I mean. Got to win.
yeah, they gotta come out. They gotta get a win.
Yeah, so I'll go Tampa there. Now we have New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Man, this could be a pummeling.
Be a
That's why I'm
pummeling.
gonna go with New England. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm taking the Jets.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm just kidding. I already did upset. I'm gonna take New England in a lock.
Yes,
No
no surprise
chance.
there,
No chance. They lose to the Oh my God, that would ruin my entire predictions of season.
right? Yeah, that would be crazy. But New England definitely needs it. So to keep that one seed, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or in the running for that one
in
seed
the
still.
running. Yeah.
But now we have the Tank Bowl.
Oh my.
This is the New Orleans Saints taking on
Saints
the
playing pretty
Tennessee.
decent football. I'm not gonna lie though. Not gonna lie.
Saints are playing very decent football. That's why I'm going to take them here.
Yeah, they beat the fucking or they beat the Panthers and the Bucks, dude.
Right?
And they beat Miami, who's very actually no, they lost to Miami, but they play well. Tyler Shuck,
Could be the answer next year at least,
yeah,
or maybe one more year.
Kellen Moore has that team playing, so respect to him because I was not a believer, so I will take the Saints as well because a lot of easy picks here,
Yeah,
a lot of
and
good versus bad.
I'm trying to cover some ground here by picking all the safe shit. So now we have the
Game of the
another Tank
week,
Bowl.
game of the week.
Game of the week, another Tank
We
Bowl.
will be watching this over
We
Eagles
have
Bills.
we have the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Vegas looked great last week. That's why I'm going to take them here. They gave Houston a nice fight. I'm going to go with the Vegas Raiders here. I think the Giants are horrendous.
They are horrible. They are just horrible. They are a really bad team, and
This could
that's
be a big
why
Genty spot again.
it could be. Yeah, it could be. Gino is horrible. He's just the worst player you'll ever see. I think that, you know what? Give me the Giants to ruin their draft positioning. I'll take the Giants.
Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Good pick nonetheless.
2-12 versus 2-12. Let's fucking go.
Now we have the Philadelphia
So
Eagles
2 and
taking on the
13.
Buffalo
2 and
Bills
13.
in Buffalo.
Yeah, it could be.
And this one, I am going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles here. I think they're going to keep taking care of business and getting some momentum ready. I think Saquon could have a big game against that Buffalo run defense. And I think you just need to, you need to prove yourself here. You played two bad teams the last couple weeks. This is a great test for the playoffs, and let's go in and beat a good team. So, give me Philly in this one.
I will be taking the Buffalo Bills
I know
for.
you are.
Yeah, I'll
No
take Buffalo. I'll
surprise.
take Buffalo in this one
Yep.
because I just, you know, we'll just. I think Buffalo should win this game if they go out. Because it'd be funny because if the Eagles go out and lose this game, it'll just be the sky's falling again. Especially if the offense has a bad game again. This team's not going anywhere. I'm like, oh god, here we go again.
I think I don't know. I think if they lose pretty, I don't think any sky's falling.
Yeah, if
But
they lose,
if
if they lose in a shootout, it's not that big of a deal. But if they lose like 27-10, then it's like, oh, it's over, it's over.
yeah, if we get blown out here, yeah, there might be some trouble. But if we fight, we'll be. I think we're fine. So
Buffalo needs
all
it more.
right,
Buffalo does need it more. So
they definitely
because they're
do.
because they're
They
still they're
definitely
still
do.
alive for the division technically, but the Jets, I'm sure New England will beat the Jets and clinch, but still
Yeah.
fighting for seeding, fighting for division. So I think they'll they need it more. So I can
Now we have Sunday night football. We have the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Chicago Bears. Chicago
bro.
Bears are
Mike Tirico last week, I was watching the post game show. Mike Tirico was literally stunned that this game didn't is actually good. He said that he was talking to the Bear, like he was there in training camp, going like, "Oh yeah, week 17, I'm probably gonna get flexed out," and then it's not flexed out. So
right.
shout
Yeah,
out to the
right.
NFL for this game. This is stunning to me. So shout out
Yeah,
NFL
I
for
mean,
predicting this
this
one.
should be a good one because both of these teams need to keep winning. They're both still in contention for that one seed.
Yep.
Um, and in order for the Eagles to get the two seed, they need the Bears to lose out here, and we need to keep winning. So that's the path for the Eagles to get a two seed. And I am actually going to take San Francisco here. I think they look great right now. They're playing great football. Chicago pretty much looks shaky every week, and then they somehow get the victory anyway. And I think this week it might catch up to
Yeah, the
them.
luck runs
So
out this week.
give me San Francisco here.
Yeah, I will take the Niners as well. Actually, I think the luck does
Wow,
run
I thought
out.
you were going to go Chicago.
I was thinking about it, but I think at some point they need a luck runs out game, and I think I still believe in Chicago to maybe get one or two playoff wins, but not
Yeah,
this week. I think this will be one of those games where they're like fuck, are we legit? And then they'll play. I think they have Detroit next week. And they'll just beat
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
They'll be fine.
So now we have the Monday Night Football. We have the LA Rams taking on Atlanta Falcons. No reason why the Rams should lose this. So give me the Rams.
Maybe maybe Bijan goes
Goes
off.
nuclear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fancy championship. They need him. Whoever has him needs
Right.
him.
Right.
But yeah, I will take the Rams as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty easy picks this week. I mean, a lot of just playing it safe.
Dude,
Um,
if I lose the prediction show because a team rests their stars in week 18, I'm gonna lose my mind.
oh my God, my God, it'd be so funny. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes, yes.
We'll
That's
definitely be back after Christmas with yet another video.
always.
And like, comment, subscribe. Birds got to keep rolling. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a Merry Christmas Go Birds.
No. See you guys later.